Hey there. It is Friday, last Friday in August 28th. A lot of excitement. A couple of political conventions over the last few weeks. Glued to the tube sometimes, but actually playing a lot of guitar lately. And listening to, I've mentioned this over the last few weeks, but listening to a lot of classic stuff. You probably figured out what that one was. Okay, sorry, I should get back to the point. I was mostly going to talk about what has been going on around here lately. Mostly what some of the cool songs that we came out with this week. Uh-oh, let me think about this. There we go. So I had to revisit John Prine again this week because I did a song of his a few weeks ago that wasn't the song that somebody had requested. I slipped one in there when I meant to do Souvenirs, but I got sidetracked, and now I can't even remember which one it was, but that'll be fine. Anyhow, so we did get to Souvenirs and brought out another one of those that just has a really cool little introduction that is just offbeat enough to where it can be complicated. So hope some of you had a chance to check that out. And then we had a Prince tune from Max, Let's Get Crazy. We had a just popped out today, I hope, if all went well, another George Michael song. So it's been a while since Vanessa's done one of his, Waiting for That Day. And then, again, the binge I've been on. Let me think about this. Did I try playing the melody on this? sometimes that just happens, It's kind of that one really worked out. That was total luck. Anyway, one of my all-time favorite songs of Neil Young's, going way back to his, first solo album. That was, of course, Here We Are in the Years. Anyhow, so that lesson just went live a couple of days ago, too. So I hope you guys have had a chance to check that out. And I think that is all. No, I have one more thing I want to talk about here, and that is, that's going to be part of what's coming up. So that's the end of this segment. Okay, back on to, try to get back on track, and I will tell you a little bit about next week on the other side. The first thing I want to talk about here is, many years ago, not a few years ago, we put out a whole bunch of DVDs of some really cool stuff. And we don't have too many of them left, but we put out 10, 15, 20 of them. And one in particular, I was just looking at the notes about the other day, is phenomenal. It's called Fretboard Fundamentals, and I think I referred to this a little bit a few weeks ago, because that's when it first crossed my radar again, and I wanted to encourage you to take a look at the page. The old page that we have has a lot of details about it, because we're working furiously now on putting this together as a new package that'll be available, a streaming package like everything else we have here. So there should be a link in the text to this of how you can find it, but at the old site, there's still a page up for DVD, our DVD store. And Max's set of lessons on Fretboard Fundamentals it's like a whole second version of my Acoustic Genius series back in the early days, where we went through some modes and scales and triads and all kinds of stuff. So this is one of those things that the more different ways you can hear some of the same information, the better off you are. So anyway, that's the big news coming up for over the next couple weeks. I'm hoping this actually requires a lot of kind of background work to take stuff that we've had on DVDs and put it out. But that's what we're rolling in the future. So okay, coming up, next week's stuff. We already have that one up here. But I have been just kind of nonstop playing through a lot of Neil Young albums lately, which I think I've been mentioning over the last few weeks. And great request. Another, somebody recommended doing a lesson on... Gets a lot of mileage out of one chord shape. So far there's only been one. Here comes the second one. Really easy. And the next 5 are all the same again, just different frets. Next 4, I guess. And there's the other one. 2 chord shapes in the whole song. This is the Old Laughing Lady, and I had a lot of fun, researching this one and working on all kinds of cool stuff that happens. All kinds of neat little instrumental parts. Anyway. So keep an eye out for that. I'll try to get that out early next week, because I'm just so excited about it. And a lot of improvising in here. There's spots where you got to double drop D tuning, and you can do a ton of stuff in this tuning with just holding down the part of a D chord that you need. think about it. Anyway, so so that's what's coming up next week. And then Max is bringing us a Toto song. What do you remember them? They had 2 big hits and maybe a half a third one. I can't remember, but we've had a great lesson up for a couple of years that Vanessa did on Africa. And now we're going to see Max's lesson on Rosanna. So that is, what else is going on? Another George Michael song, Careless Whisper, will be coming out, and that will open the door for a George Michael 5-pack. A couple other Neil Young 5-packs coming out, Volume 4, which I don't think made it quite this week. Volumes 1 through 4 were from 2 10-packs that we had in the past. So if you have those, you already have those. But we have enough more of Neil's tunes to be knocking on the door of another few 5-packs. So Volume 5 will be out next week, and it'll be all new stuff. Well, stuff that the lessons have been up here for a while. And if you're a regular subscriber here, you have all of these things. But if you want to just pick up 5 new or relatively new Neil Young songs, wow, I wonder what the latest song of his is that I've done. Probably Harvest Moon. No, that's like 25 years old now, huh? Been listening to a lot of his more recent albums. Les Noise. I was surprised. I listened to it once a while ago and it didn't grab me. And this week it did. There's some really cool tunes on it. Okay, that is it. The bugs are getting bad here in California. The smoke has been much better the last few days. And luckily, my friends and relatives in the Santa Cruz Mountains are getting along a lot better. Sounds like most of them didn't lose houses. So, but Big Basin, many of you have been to Big Basin, Redwoods Park here, in just up in the mountains above us, and a lot of old buildings there, pretty much destroyed. So, okay, that is it. Double drop D tuning. Go, just give it a try. Mess around with it. Really fun. You can get mostly open strings, as you can see. Okay, I will be back with more news and maybe a little bit of entertainment next week. You never can tell.